Great news, guys. We're all going to be rich. We're doing it with one NBA play for tonight and one NFL play for Saturday night that we need to jump on right now. Our future selves are going to be very happy we did this. As for the ladder challenge, I already know what we're betting. There's one minor issue though. I tried to bet it for $1,250 this morning, but FanDuel would only allow me to bet $513. That's a problem. But I have faith. The line for this bet just came out late last night, so it's essentially an opener. As the week goes on, my limits should increase. At least enough for a $1,250 move. That's what the hope is, at least. That's why you should subscribe to this channel. While you're at it, get the notifications on too. The second the ladder video drops, you'll be notified. Feels like the move. But before any of that matters, there's NBA basketball tonight. As always, betting the NBA during the day is a minefield because of all the injuries, but I found one move that's good to go already. It's actually due to an injury to Joel Embiid. We're talking Kelly Oubre over 17.5 points plus 115 at ESPN Bet. This is an alt line. His standard number across the market is 16.5. The thing is, ESPN Bet had 16.5 minus 110 or 17.5 plus 115. That is a gigantic difference for 1 point. Now I know we're a little bit exposed if he lands on 17. Don't worry about that. We're gonna do this thousands of times in our lives. Every now and then we get burnt. It's fine. All the times that it works out, we'll make up for all the times we got burnt and then some. I just think that this is way too low of a number for a guy that might take 18 plus shots tonight. People forget Kelly Oubre Jr. is a ball hog, has been his whole life. And I mean that as a compliment. The issue for him in Philly is the fact that Joel Embiid plays there, and if Embiid's on the floor, the ball is his. Embiid is not on the floor tonight. It's the Wild West. That's only happened one time for Oubre this season, and the guy took 16 shots. I know Embiid missed more than one game this season, but Oubre got hit by a car and wasn't even available for those games. So he's only had one game without Embiid. And I get tonight's a tough matchup for the 76ers since they play the Orlando Magic. Orlando has the third best defensive efficiency rating in the NBA this season. We can't let that scare us though. Guys score 18 plus points on them all the time. Tyus Jones and Jordan Poole just did it last night. Poole had a 30-burger. Buddy Hield just dropped 20 on the game before that. I'm just saying, we can't be scared of these guys if randos are dropping 18 plus on them regularly. And I know the haters are going to say that this is a road game for Oubre, but as usual, the haters haven't fully thought this through. Oubre is a road dog. He averages 17 points per game in 9 road games this season. Guess what? He's only started 2 of those games. I think he's going to get back to his ball hog roots and take at least 18 shots tonight. If that happens, he should be able to produce at least 18 points. Feels right. Now I know that this is an NBA show, but I'd be an absolute dirtbag not to tell you about the NFL move that I locked in for Saturday night. Jamison Williams, 40 plus receiving yards, plus 188 at FanDuel. We're talking Lions Cowboys, prime time Saturday night. We cannot get enough action on this thing, so we might as well start right now, especially since this price won't last very long. I'll be honest, I think they're going to institute mandatory drug testing at FanDuel after this one. I'm serious. There is no way whoever made this line was sober when they made it. No chance. We're talking Jamison Williams here, not some bullshit receiver. Over the last 2 weeks, he's been heavily involved in the Lions offense. We're talking 45 plus snaps in both games. He's not out there just getting cardio either. He's been targeted at least 6 times in each game. Those targets were turned into 40 plus yards both times. This week, he's on the road against the Dallas Cowboys team that should score all over Detroit. That means Detroit will be in pass mode all night. When that happens, Williams should be heavily involved. I don't think we've seen what this kid's capable of yet. Just between us, he's going to end up taking a slant route 60 plus yards to the house one of these games. He's too fast not to. I think he does it this week. So do yourself a favor and lock this in right now. Future you is going to be so happy you did. You're going to be the one bragging about getting plus 188 on this thing while all your buddies are sitting there with plus 120 like a bunch of jabronis. It'll feel good. I'll see you guys on the live stream later. Don't forget to turn on the notifications.